don't care, but I was pretty happy for you, man. I gotta admit. Talk to me about being able to do that in front. Like we talked the other day, you told me that they were all going to be here. Talk about sort of the emotions and all that.
I don't fight for anyone else but me. But it is such a big part of my life. And obviously I want to win so that I can provide better for them and all this stuff. But it's also like there's a lot of things that I've done that I could probably provide for them better if I scripted some trash talk like a lot of my peers do, or some of my peers do, and done it that way. But my kids see a lot of what I do, and I want them to have a good example. Where not only in this sport but kind of in this world, where we're stuck in this place where the most successful people just go about getting attention in the worst ways, and so I just try to lead by example, and it was great to have them there and have them see it and be part of it. I don't want my kids to fight, not with the state of MMA right now in particular. I want them to learn to defend themselves. I want them to appreciate what their dad and their uncle did, and the heights that we've reached in the sport. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool to have them there. I'm happy to have them there. But like I said, at the same time, I get my hands taped up and slide on those gloves, and bite down on my mouthpiece for me, because I still enjoy it. And I could provide for them in other ways. But like I said, it's cool for them to see it.
It's crazy for you that the sport is as young as it is, yet it's evolved. It seems like it's evolved a ton just in the time that you've been a part of it, to the point where it didn't always used to be this Instagram-y, Twitter-y, trash talky kind of thing, and now that's what dominates? There's been a huge evolution, and obviously there's been great things because of it. A lot of big opportunities for myself and my peers because of it being 2019 and the way things are. But there are sides of the sport and like I said, just the world in general that I'm not a big fan of, it's a side that I choose not to kind of get into. When you were in there with Danik afterwards, and you said you don't know how much more of this you're going to do, how often does that come into your head, and is it like every fight camp that you go, maybe this is my last one, and not because of like an injury or anything like that, but going on your own terms?
Yeah, that's one of my things. Like I want to go out on my own terms. I'm going to know when it's going to be my last fight. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to know too. I don't want it to be because I had a shitty camp and I fought like shit. And you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. And be emotional inside the cage and do it that way. Like I said, I want to know going in there. And I think it's going to be a great night for me, because having that lifted off my shoulders that I don't have to do it again is going to be awesome. It takes a lot. It does. It takes a lot to grind through a camp and to deal with the ups and downs. And I get home from a hard day of training and I'm tired and beat up, and then my kids want to wrestle, and it's like, you try to do it as much as you can, but at the same time, it's like, I can't tonight. I can't, and I hate that. I hate having to say that. So. I'm trying to find that next thing, and maybe not having fighting as the way to provide for my family, and just cold turkey in it is the way to do it, and to find that next way to provide for them. I don't know, but I would like to transition. I think that's one of the biggest things that the young guys get into the sport need to be doing, and if they make a bonus, put it to something that's going to pay you, make your money work for you. I made a lot of bonuses earlier in my career, and I socked them away, and because it's like, hey, if I blow my knee out, I'm going to need some money to survive and stuff like that. And what I should have been doing is investing it better and making my money work for me. And things would be a little bit easier on me. Hopefully, maybe I would have lost it all. Who knows? But just try to do that, and because we're not afforded the luxury, if you get to 32 fights in the UFC, and if I'm graced with a bonus, it's going to be a big payday for me. But if it's always going down after that, it only lasts so long, especially with 4 kids that eat like crazy. So, I don't even know where that question went, and if I answered it or not. But yeah, it's
it's not been that long ago people looked up and down your resume and go, oh man, he's lost 5 to 6 or whatever it was, and they kind of like raise their eyebrows and do one of those faces, But now you have people that are going to go, oh, but he's won 2 or 3 and he's choked out 2 or 3 guys, and what kind of boost does that give you in terms of like, yeah, man, I know I'm thinking about hanging him up one day, but maybe I keep going.
It's still there. I mean, like, I had a period of time where I wasn't able to work on myself as an athlete because it was just too much. I could drill and grapple and hit pads and spar and get those workouts in, but when I started to lift or to do circuits, it would just crush me because of this stupid disease that I have. And the way it attacks your nervous system, and it would just overwhelm me, and I'd be laid up for a day or two if I just did a regular upper body or something like that, or lower body. So I kind of phased that out, and I took some weight off. I was able to just do some light running and stuff like that, and take the weight off, and it made it a lot easier making weight. But there was a part of me that was missing, and my game was always to be the pressure fighter, to go and to just keep going after guys and make them make a mistake. And I'm not a tactician. I'm not somebody that's, I'm going to throw this low kick 4 times to make you start reaching low and then throw the high kick. It's just not the way that I get in there, and it's just like, fight, punch him. This was like the first time that I heard my corner yelling to me. It was probably because they were 3 feet away. But usually I've got such tunnel vision that I don't hear anything, I don't see anything. And the one time that I stepped into the octagon and I saw faces on the outside was one of the worst nights, and camps that I've had. So now that I feel like I'm getting back into, being more well-rounded and training as an athlete again, I know that I can compete with the best in the world. And I know that I have to earn that opportunity again, and I'm willing to do that, like I said, we'll see. We'll see where the road goes, and I'm as interested as you are to find out.
Even when that day comes when you retire, is there an area that you want to fight, with the city that you want to plan that out?
Not in particular, no. We were just talking about it the other day in the interview. It's like I've got 32 professional fights. It's the first time I've fought in Florida, but it's like Las Vegas, New Jersey, Texas, Ohio, Wisconsin, New York. It's like 6 states that I fought, and then California, or not California, Canada, Brazil, and the UK. So it's like I haven't fought that many places, and it really doesn't matter to me, whatever. But I do have a special walkout song picked for that last one. Oh no, it's a secret. I'm gonna hold that one tight.
Thanks, Jeff.
No problem. Thank you guys.